Hey guys, this is Xavier here. I just wanted to say, there's two videos today because number one, I made a fire alarm panel, so you do want to go check that out before you watch this video. The link will be the very first thing in this description below. Another note. Guess what today is? December 13th. No, sorry, it's Friday, December 13th. And I'm gonna start doing collection videos on every Friday the 13th of every year. So, woo! And just a little quick note. People might want to know what is my purpose with doing these fire alarms and stuff like that. Number one, I was curious. Like, I had no idea what would happen. Actually, my first fire alarm was this one. This one, that's glued on. Yeah, so when I got in about second grade, so I'm in 7th grade now, so that's about 5 years ago. 5 years. Simple. I actually wrote it in there. I don't know if you can see RSGT bar. Okay. I don't use it anymore because it's broken. Number one. Let's go in depth with all these, okay? It's broken because this. There was a little tab back here, and now it's only an open circuit instead of a closed circuit. Hold on one second. Put your heads up here. Okay, hold on one second. Hold on, where's my screwdriver? Sorry. Okay. Now, the second problem that I got right after this one is when I decided to start. Okay. Hello. Hello. When I started to do fire alarms, was this one. This I converted into this just a horn, and then I just took the strobe off. The reason for that is my grandmother wanted this, to borrow. So I was like, okay, I'll just cut the strobe off because there's really no reason to have the strobe. And she was going to put it in a community place, and if there was a strobe and it was going off, what would they think it was? Fire. So this was the original alarm. I actually really like it, and it's really the nicest design, in my opinion, that I've seen in a long time. It's just a classic. It's a classic. It's classic. It's classic. But now I just use it as a strobe and this backplate that I got. This is probably not right, but like this. I gotta fix that, like blur out the word. It's just tape. Okay. So after that, I decided, I want to get more in depth. So I was looking on eBay one day, and I decided, let's get my first. No. I decided I really wanted a BG12 because I thought it was really awesome, and it still is, and it's still in my system, even though that this is still in my system too. I still use this, but as you can see, emergency shut off. I don't like for the fire alarm system, shut off. Man, I use it, but I don't use it often. I had it up there for the past week, maybe, and the lock is broken, so I had to like use a wire, wrap a wire around it, and then that's it. I held it closed. Okay, so then I decided, oh, I want a BG12. So guess what's up? A BG12, and I changed the lock on it. Cause I didn't like any of that locked junk, on it, that hex key. But you're probably wondering where I got the lock. Now, I got the lock from these. I can never remember the model numbers. It is BNG1TS. These are very good. They're very reliable. They're metal. I actually got a set of 4 of them. I took 2 of them, and I used a lock from both of them. And I still have the shell casings for them. So, where's my keys? That's where I got the key, too. Okay, no. Awesome pull stations. Like, they are faulty. They're metal too, so they're not faulty, but they're very easy to pull. Like, oh, if your sleeve gets cut on this, it's gonna come open. The fire alarm's gonna go off. Fire department's gonna show up. I wouldn't suggest using these in public buildings, like movie theaters and like really big populated areas where you can easily bump into it, because once you bump into it, and if you get your thing stuck, your shirt stuck on it, you're gonna pull it, and that's a problem. So that's one design flaw that I believe with this. And that's where I got the lock from. I got a set of 4 of them, which is a really good deal for only like $20. No, it's okay. I didn't really have a script, so yeah, this is kind of So I'm trying to let me think what order I got them in. So I got the RSG, I got the Wheelock MT, I got the BG12, I got the BNG1TS, and then I got this. Another hex key BG. I always get this. BG10. Now I love this design, but it's faulty. These are not safe to use in public buildings anymore. Now the reason for that is, where's my screwdriver? I actually converted it from hex key to just regular screwdriver, which is really helpful, because hex key normally takes a while to reset. So hold on. The plunger, see the plunger right there? It's this little metal thing. See that? That's what pull it on. It would set off false alarms. And then, oh, the moment I heard that, guess what happened? This back wire, this one right here, came right off of that, so I had to hot glue it back on. Luckily it worked. So, and I'm not selling any of them. Maybe, but I'll make a video on that if I am selling them. So after that, I decided to get a, let me get my screwdriver here, and let's go inside my room. 207 down, 20778B, I believe. I'm not very good at my numbers, so 20778B. It's a very great pull station. I actually added one of those pen glass rods. So yeah, right there. And I converted it from single action to double action, lift and pull. And the system's armed, so I don't know if it's armed or not. So after I decided, okay, I didn't really have a lot of alarms. My only alarm at that time was this, and it had the strobe on it, which this I didn't really like, because when my computers, okay, that's never happened to me before. Sorry about that. All of a sudden, the molding for the computer, the square that I was on, came off. My friend, he loves to pull fire alarm, But there's one problem. He has epilepsy. So the problem is that if these are not in sync, then there's a big problem. There was. I actually told him not to pull them until I did take this off. So I took it off, and I ended up with this. Yep, I ended up with this. This is also awesome. It still has the horn in it. Still works, but doesn't work with those. I don't know if you guys can see them. I'm kind of using my Chromebook here. Okay, right there. Up there. It doesn't sync properly. This cookie, come on up. Yeah, so sorry about the light. Come on. Those. I have two of them. One on the inside of my room. One on the outside. Now, this is actually the system that does protect my home. So, dang it. Stool. Trip over. Now, sorry about the poor video quality. Yeah, then let's get back to it. So afterwards, okay, you know what looked really cool? This. I believe it's the SDT-RK4. Awesome. Like, I use it as like an annunciator, even though there's supposed to be a smoke detector. I use it for the regular fire alarm system. That's where I got this Cat 45 key. Goes in, you turn it, alarms go off, test on, reset. It is completely awesome, but there's only one problem. It only takes a single gauge back box, which I use those for everything now because where is it? This one only takes a single gauge. So does this one. Jeez. Sorry. And so does this one. This one too. So all of my alarms take single gauge, except for the BG12, which is on double gauge right now. So that's why I decided, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna use single gauges, except for the BG12, because the BG12 is a great alarm. Hold on. And then today, we're right in the present, right now. Right now. I don't know if you saw it, my friend Max, if I can say it correctly, that actually helped me, well, I don't know, he was on the phone kind of, while I was building this thing. Now, that hole right there, I was planning on putting this in here. I would probably put it in soon, because it will just look awesome. And that would be for, come on, Dorito. Let me see if I can hold it like this. No. Because this would be for the drill. This is the silence. Scared me, sorry. This right here is the silent switch activation. So if you don't want anyone sensing, this switch would be down, and the switch wouldn't work. The switch would be deactivated. Like my other panel, I don't know what happened. That one broke. Like all the cardboard on the outside just completely. So if you wanted the silence button to work, you could flip this up, and then this one will work. This is my friend Jason Reinhardt gave me. I got a Radio Shack, like I explained in the video. Let me fix that. Alright, it's only hold up with a push pin. It's not a good idea. There we go. This is where the drill switch is going to be. So, ow. So, as always, thanks for watching. If you like this video, comment, subscribe, share, share, share. I'm trying to think. So good. Bye. Awkward silence. Now only one person would get this reference. The one without the bone. Stop her.